And two more Georgians have been arrested in connection to the riot at the U.S. Capitol on January 6. Here are the new details. Nolan Kidd of Crawford and Savannah McDonald of Elberton are in federal custody. Documents show McDonald told investigators that Capitol Police told them to come inside, while Kidd insists they didn't break in. But alleged messages on social media show that Kidd called the pair stormtroopers. So far, at least 14 Georgians have been arrested in connection to the riot.